Iggy.
Hey.
Hey, thanks so much for having me by.
No problem.
I hope now is a good time for an overwhelming 73-question interview.
I'm free, it is.
All right, what's the first thing you thought of this morning?
That I was starving.
What's your favorite animal?
Dogs.
What's your favorite animal that does not exist?
I love unicorns.
What's your favorite lyric?
I don't have one.
Where do you write down your lyrics?
Always on my iPhone.
What's the most badass thing about Australia?
Sharks.
What's the most Australian thing you can possibly say?
It is the sports chant, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
What's the most American thing ever?
McDonald's.
What's the best part of living in LA?
I think the fabulous weather.
Well, that's a beautiful view of LA.
It is, isn't it?
What's the most beautiful thing in the world?
I think just being happy with your life.
Other than one of your music videos, what's the best music video in the world?
The best music video in the world is Bombs Over Baghdad.
What's your favorite exercise?
My favorite exercise, I love to play team sports, any kind of team sport.
Favorite food?
Tacos.
Favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite curse word? Please tell me what's more fancy, Gucci or Prada?
Prada at the moment.
LA or Tokyo?
I've never been to Tokyo.
Diamonds or pearls?
Diamonds.
Kittens or puppies?
Puppies.
Rotisserie chicken or macaroni and cheese?
Chicken before anything.
Iggy, if you weren't a performer, what would you do instead?
I would love to just create anything else of my own, a business or a company or brand.
If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Probably to be invisible.
If you could assemble a hip-hop festival, who would headline?
Missy Elliott, I love her.
If you could meet Tupac, what would you ask him?
I'd ask him exactly in every detail what happened the night that he passed away.
Interesting.
Hey, Iggy.
Yep.
What's the greatest interview question you've ever been asked?
The greatest, I think, was to tell them what the most stupid interview question I've ever been asked was.
They're ready for you in the studio.
All right, cool.
Iggy, what's the stupidest interview question you've ever been asked?
What it's like to be a female in hip-hop.
What's the most important website?
Twitter.
What's the best hashtag?
I love the hashtag bulldogs on Instagram.
Who's the last person you tweeted?
I don't remember.
What's a song you wish you had written?
I wish that I had written a Aquemini.
All right, so my friend has an important question here.
All right.
Hey, Iggy, I'm heading to the airport for my honeymoon. What country should I go to?
I think he should go to Tahiti. You can't go wrong with that. It's very romantic.
Very nice. If you could sing a duet with someone, living or dead, who would it be?
It would have to be Dolly Parton. She's larger than life. I love her.
Who'd you like to collaborate with?
I'd love to collaborate with Andre 3000.
What celebrity were you shocked to find out was a fan of you?
The most shocking fan I have is Jessica Alba.
What would you bring on a one-way trip to Mars?
A one-way trip to Mars, maybe a handheld Nintendo, something to keep me busy.
All right, so where'd you get this thing over here?
I got it from Beverly Hills. Where else?
Obviously, Beverly Hills.
Obviously.
What's your favorite song of all time?
My favorite song of all time is Tupac, Baby Don't Cry. It made me fall in love with rap music.
Oh, nice dogs over there.
I know, they're mine, little bad dogs.
What's your craziest fan moment?
My craziest fan moment, just anytime someone cries about meeting me, I think that's particularly insane.
What's one skill you wish you had?
I wish that I could sing like Mariah Carey. That would be amazing.
How adorable is that?
I know, there she is.
Any pre-performance rituals?
I don't have many rituals, none for getting ready.
Any post-performance rituals?
Maybe just taking off my makeup.
What's your songwriting process like?
I definitely ask for a lot of people's opinions on what I've written.
What's the best first date idea?
Best first date, I think just something wacky and spontaneous.
When would you fall for Nick, a.k.a. Swaggy P?
What made me fall for Nick is that he's completely wacky and spontaneous and insane.
All right, here's a little clip from the last session.
All right, cool.
All right, so what do you think of this?
I'm not so sure at the moment.
Can you record the following 5 answers into that microphone?
Okay.
What's one legendary person you'd love to have tea with?
I would love to meet Keith Richards.
What was the last movie you saw?
I saw American Sniper.
What TV show would you make a cameo on?
Game of Thrones for sure.
Favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time? Anything by Quentin Tarantino.
What's the coolest thing on your concert rider?
It's very lame and boring. Vanilla candles.
Vanilla candles. What's the most tired word or phrase in hip-hop?
I'm very sick of hearing on fleek.
What's one album people would be surprised to know you own?
probably would be surprised to hear I own a Field Mob album.
Which musical artist has influenced you the most?
For female rappers, Missy Elliott all the way.
Best fashion trend of all time?
Best fashion trend of all time would be platform sneakers because it's the most ridiculous fashion trend of all time.
If you could raid one woman's closet, who would it be?
Easily Gwen Stefani. I love her.
You could wear one item of clothing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
A pair of pants that make me look skinny.
Can you describe the perfect shoe?
The perfect shoe is just a sleek and simple high heel, something sexy, but if they could find a way to make it comfortable, I'd love that too.
All right, now, Iggy, follow me on this one. If your
Okay.
stage name was your favorite Disney character plus the name of your elementary school you went to, what
Yep.
would your stage name be?
My stage name would be Ariel Mullumbimby. Yeah.
All right, what's one word you would scream before doing a cannonball in this pool?
I think you have to scream cannonball. That's the rules.
That is the rules. Now, seriously, what's being famous like?
I think it's a total mess, but it's awesome.
What's dealing with the press like?
It's like talking to a serial killer that's extremely charismatic.
What's the craziest rumor you've heard of yourself?
That I used to be a man named Corey who had a sex change.
What is the biggest misconception about you?
I think people think that I'm the shit, and I'm actually super critical of myself.
You know, when we did this with Reese Witherspoon,
Yeah.
she said her hip-hop name would be Little Spoon. How do you feel about that?
I want to know how she came up with the name. It's very interesting.
What's been your favorite moment on stage?
When my dancer took a forward roll down a flight of stairs and got back up and kept dancing.
Worst moment on stage?
When I took a tumble down a flight of stairs and stayed down the flight of stairs.
Best advice you've ever received?
To be thankful for the people that help you get to where you're going.
Advice for any girl who wants to sing?
Seek a second opinion before you show your friends.
What's the bravest thing you've ever done?
Skydiving.
What do you want to say to yourself at age 30?
That I hope I've found a life out of being a rap star. It's important to have a home life.
If you were a Spice Girl, what would your spice be?
It would be Sassy Spice.
All right, last question, Iggy.
Okay.
Do you think I can take the car in that driveway for a spin?
The Ferrari?
So on fleek.
Okay. You can take it if you get a wash.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Got it.
It's
Let me
a
know
deal.
where.
A very short journey.
And it's done.
All right, here
All
you
right,
go.
awesome. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. For more 73 questions, subscribe to the Vogue channel.